Spot on. Heretics on the defending side. Obviously that means Leviathan on the attack, and already the man known for being the can opener for Leviathan is down. Aspas removed instantly. And now Heretics don't need to overextend. They can calm it down, sit on the side, but that's an opening and a big chance. Removing that anchor sets Heretics out to shore, out to drift. They have nowhere to levy, and the shots are hitting. Calm with a belter straight through middle. And I love what Tex is trying here. As long as he doesn't go too far, he secured them so much space. Oh, he's been outdone though, Rienz. Remember what he was like in that final map. Do they go back for this?
He calls him back. He calls him back. All of the Team Heretics players are rotated right now, but because of that Viper wall being refreshed with that Harbor wall, right now Team Heretics is going to stay and stay and stay. And King, look at his positioning. He's waiting to cut off the rotations as well, try to get another pick off, and this is so hard to trade out as well.
The silence is deafening now towards B, and they know it. They're behind the wheel here. The positioning from King could be outstanding. There's no way the Miniboo checks this.
No way.
He thought, and he actually did give it a go, but it's King who's rewarded for his diligence in approach, and the follow-up could have been happening, but no, back and forth we go! And Heretics carving a path back into this, but come in their way. A 1v2, a Sheriff, and almost full utility. Do not forget, he still has everything he needs and a plant.
It's planted for Belt. He's got 2 shocks, he's got Dart. Rienz is one-shottable. Woot, just 2 bullets to connect. This is a very winnable situation for Calm. This is going to be difficult for Team Heretics. The first shock lined up.
He's ready. Sends it. That's the first. The second, soon to follow. Now got the tag, but he now needs to swing. He needs to make sure, and he's absolutely doing it. 3 HP. He still has to land. Oh my God! The time is gone! Wu looks like a victim in the making. He takes a look to the left, looks to the right, and he waits. That's patience, that's discipline, and that's a good goddamn reward, King! Outstanding impact already. Right up middle, perfect planning, and the reward is there.
That's a tough pill to swallow for Team Heretics right now. They're in a 2 versus 4, and it looks like they're looking for an opportunity back in here. Spike hasn't been planted yet. Benji.
You're not going to isolate a fight on the high-low there.
Not happening. And Boo just needs to save that.
Looking for a brawl here, but Aspas waiting. He's got a read on this one. Yeah, he absolutely does. Eyes on the prize for Aspas, but not perfect on the follow-up. Hold on. Heretics just found 2. King again, though. Anytime there might be a swing moment, he finds so much impact, even if it's just 1 kill. Mazzino, got to be cautious to not get overwhelmed here. You can see Benji desperate to get him. And Benji's going for Rienz on the follow-up as well.
They know where King is.
Spike, and they've got to know about King. He was the one who took down Boo. How do they position around this? Let's see. An upgrade for Benji, a stinger still, but it's perfect from Heretics. Doubling down on this. Miniboo, too far, has to back away.
He goes
I
forward.
say that, Woot goes forward. He takes away Aspas, and now they once again try and do more damage. Rienz from further afield, finding Mazzino. They've left Lev in tatters. Down to Tex, King, and Com. How the hell are you meant to make this one work now? So many bodies here. Lovely little off angle for Miniboo in case they try and push up. They can swing together, they can work together. And let's see, that's exactly the case. He gets a fair free fight near on King. And Tex and Com, what options do you have? A beautiful shot, no follow-up. Benji on the trade. Heretics starting to hit together as a team. Not impossible, but improbable, Josh.
I'm loving the repositionings together. They realized 3 versus 1. Let Tex get to the site, plant that spike, and lock himself out.
I love this.
Fundamentals.
Showing that heads up, that calmness on stage. Just look at this little stack here. Knowing that Tex might want some security. He might want some safety. Oh my God, but he's
got the thing, 2 HP.
What the hell, Tex? Surgical precision, and now he's got a real game. He's got a real chance in this. This was a 1v3, bear in mind. He's looking for another body to drop, but no one's given him that game because Miniboo's been left having to scour away. Now, Tex with just basically that gun in hand. But 2 targets, that's 1. Oh, Miniboo with 2 HP! It feels like a trap, doesn't it? And now they look to get proactive. Heretics bringing the fight to Leviathan! The second they showed, even just a centimeter, even just a pixel out of place, they pounce. And now, once again, they're down 2 players at the very start.
These early fights for Team Heretics, it was working so well for them yesterday. They keep doing it, setting up that fight with Miniboo and that Gecko, the Dizzy Flash. But into A site, Team Let Go. They have that Viper's Pit. they might use it to secure this round. If they get a good spike plant, they get the good positioning on that Viper's Pit, they might be able to turn this 3v5 around. But that Thrash on the other side of things makes them second guess it. Tex holding his ground, so good in these positions to tap them out.
Time to go though. Miniboo set into motion, and it's just poetry. Look at his connection on Tex. Caught King as well. Com, the only one alive, trying to secure his teammate at the least, but you can see the killer's on the way, and he is hungry for blood. Com can't defend them here. There's nothing more. How deep can Com go on this though? Not at all. Heretics. Heretics held with a retake prowess. However, Aspas with the knives out. You can never underestimate it. Hunter's Fury will be burnt to deal with the lockdown. I can see that come in, but it's King holding the line. Somehow he gets traded eventually, goes down, but it's all on Boo. Ain't gonna happen now. King a little more, looking above the wall, and he finds a player, and the follow-up for Rien's. Heretics finding the perfect balance. Aggression, discipline, back and forth, and Leviathan struggling to match this step by step.
I have the spike.
And Lev,
30 seconds left.
all these rounds are developing so slowly, and they're getting picked off. Some of these players, last round it was through the smoke at middle here.
Ult comes in, quick rotations coming in. They were rewarded last time when they were,
okay.
What a shot from Aspas. Mechanically, still one to always be feared, but Boo from the backlines. Did Aspas see the player? He absolutely did, but he's got one left, one right, one above. Boo gonna take away Texas. Benji finding Aspas, and again, Heretics holding the line. But look at King.
Pistol round all over again.
Rinse,
Step,
repeat. Do they expect it now? Do they read it now? The silence once again deafening, ringing in their ears. The King gets active. Oh! Boo with another big shot. Looking at the crossfire. Wu on one side, Rien's on the other. One up towards the belt. The swing from Rienzi gets cleared. That's better. Mazzino gonna find the first. Untraded either. Now Benji gets involved though. Chaos on the site. They know there's two on the site from the Dizzy. Tex gonna do well. Oh, Wu with back-to-back impact, but still, Lev this time have the player advantage, but they don't know about Miniboo. A hit and run. He's out of there. And down to a 2v2. A quick upgrade for Com. Can they find stability? Will they be outdone by the lurk itself? Look at Boo's positioning. But already Lev, they feel something's wrong. They can feel it in the air. There's something happening they don't like. They don't have that full picture on A.
Left.
But being proactive may not get them where they want. It's Miniboo on the angle. He's going to hear these steps. He's ready. He's waiting. And he's doing absolute wonders for Heretics. To invest the ult.
He has a molly to stop the plant as well.
We can see if that comes in. Aspas trying to hunt him down, though. He's looking for that opportunity already. Going to have the ult coming in. Miniboo's fallen. King holding the line. Mosh on top, but it's going to be awkward from CT. It's King, desperate to do damage, but Heretics trading back. It's still a 3v3. Boo's ult in play. Rien still has his, and Benji is let loose, closing the gap. There's the ult from Rien's.
No.
Does connect. He's found him. He's taken away Aspas. He's clearing. He's setting up Benji, who's so reserved, so on point. But Com needs to clutch here, but he can't even see the spike. How much can he do? A tap's drawn his attention. He has to keep spamming. He can't escape. Boom! They're going in. Hello. Go on, Aspas. Have a round. Give us something. Keep them in their place. Right now, Woot shows no respect. Doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on aggression, and Miniboo almost rewarded. This man looks...
Clean up the round safe, but right now the full regroup, and Benji, he's got the alarm about to cover his left. All he has to do is look right.
His timing was just... Okay, no, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. And a couple of knives come whizzing past, but it's Com to find him. Now, we look at Boo, we look at Miniboo on the way, but they're far. This is the first time Leviathan have, it feels like, found that pattern, that I guess the tempo to play this right, and they have a free plant.
And a Viper's Pit to secure if they need it. Com, also Hunter's Fury. This is going to be difficult for Team Heretics to break through. That one-way orb to help get out, but Mazzino, bottom of the site here. And the flank.
It's gonna be two. Hold on. It's down to a 2v2. Aspas was already so low. The spam's so close.
No way.
Another body dropped. They're cutting down everyone in their way. But can King clutch this up? Boo commanding him to turn around to pay him attention. But King waits with patience, head held high. And he's gonna hear this. King now just has to play it to the clock, and he does! King! They're gonna have a horrible surprise. They've heard the jump spot, but look who's waiting. Boo, they're aware. And now they're very aware, and it's an effective trade for Heretics. Boo! Breaking the backs of Leviathan with 2 quick kills, giving them the man advantage. Tex and Com have to respect this. You can't stick around. Com trying to make a quick escape here. And they've noted the follow-up player. They know where both
This is what
of them
Tex is
are.
like. They know it's both here.
Tex now. Oh, they run him like an absolute bug. Heretics! Boo's done a good deal of damage towards Mazzino as well. And while this happens, they press the issue towards A, speeding things up. Aspas waiting patiently. Could be death from above, but he decides to back away, play it patient. Tex shows none of that patience, none of that respect. He goes in head first, finds himself to a swing from Mazzino. Doesn't look good by the time. We're looking like this one is going to peter out here. This was the bonus for Heretics. And a big moment for Leviathan to try and stick, really, some sort of resistance starting. There we go. And now with the crowd, they're going to start turning around, checking behind them. And King commands the crowd, and he gets his reward. Takes away Benji. And now you can see the 3 players on A on red alert. Aspas maybe got a feeling on this one, and he is right. That is he dealt with. He can't get back in time. However, Mazzino, Tex, keeping the A site safe. Tex is starting to heat up now, showing some real heavy hits. As Riens will have to watch that clock tick away. Timing not going to be on his side. And this looking like a rather lost round. Beautiful from Leviathan. Try it. But the timing could be everything here. Com trying to make up for that. Maybe just take a glance. He takes more than a glance, but he loses his life. I don't think that was worth it at this point. They put question marks now all over the map.
And now with that kill, Benji retrieves that weapon. He's going to group. They're going to be as 4. They have that Thrash as well to invest. They have the numbers now on their eco. They're going to have a site for free, get that plant for free, and he's going to be able to recover his Thrash for the next line. But early prey take maybe, perhaps.
I mean, they've got to do
he took out his teammate
here
with his Thrash. Oh no, Riens.
A little awkward. But Boo's still here. They still need to clear out Boo on this, and if all the rest of Heretics can keep their attention turned, he's going to be death from above. A terrible surprise waiting. And now we look at what's remaining. Just Aspas in a 1v3. So many angles to try and clear by himself, and only 40 HP to do so. Benji got the rifle. Woots got himself the Bulldog. It's a disaster in motion. Mini Boo clears side out for them already. Hunter's Fury, normally Com is good for this. He's not getting his usual reward. And Aspas doesn't get his connection. It's Mini Boo showing control. Keeping the site safe. Lockdown is in. Plant is there, however. Riens looking for his man, looking for a body to drop. He finds it. Lets him loose. He'll get his life up, and he's done his damage. He'll accept his fate. He's basically given them 12. As now Com has to face the music, has to go and fight. Otherwise, he has to watch this round tick away in front of his eyes. And now a 1v4. Look at the angles, look at the positions. They're going to have to move towards this, though. He's going to get harmed. A great attempt, but not enough. Heretics up to 12. Clear back yellow diligently. Yes, they do. That's going to be one man found. That's King down on his knees. Mini Boo carrying on his reign of terror. Gets down Aspas as well. The site now waving the banner of Heretics as Com and Tex far away, and they know it. They're all on top for Boo. Smothering and shrouding the plant here. Leaving Tex and Com praying on miracles.
This last round of the map, seemingly Lev just going out with a whimper here, needing to crawl back and go the distance.
Last time they met, it was 15-13. A Leviathan win on this map. And the difference a couple days can make here. Heretics looking so goddamn lethal. Tex gives it a go, but that's all he can do. Has gone now in a 1v4. The time is up. This one's done. This has been a display of power. Message sent. Heretics are here today, and they mean business. It's a marvel to watch.
Tex slipped back in. He's going to take the fight. Mini Boo.
That's a bold look, considering Mini Boo is already somewhat expecting it, or at least being heads up enough about it. Quick little flash to control the back of the pillar. And Com tries to play forward, almost careless in approach. They're going in bit by bit, and bit by bit, they're falling! Wound on the follow-up. Leviathan, this pressure play they wanted to go for, that almost pre-take they wanted to try, it fell to pieces so quickly.
Still, Team Heretics staying in the site, waiting. That firing squad. Mini Boo got them in the back. But here, clearing out that spawn, trying to find out where King is. King actually might be able to isolate them.
Maybe he's got smoke, paranoia. Two to the right, one to the left, and one further on pillar. The swing off this contact is going to be horrific, yeah. There it is, there's no way out of it. And they've opted for mid-control.
Heretics, though, they're going to get caught here in the open.
The triple swing is fantastic for Lev. Gonna force him again for a flick, but Woot with a great shot towards Aspas. Hold on, it's not secure by any means. It's still very much game on. And a recheck and a refight, but a trade again. This is a bonus and it's going this close. And now they might get that 3v2 on the B side. Benji taking the space, but there's 2 on back pillar.
Okay, they found my wire.
Got to know that he's close here, hearing that go up, Tex divides, and now the counter swing. Benji taking great fights here. And bear in mind, King is a mile away, and this could all fall to pieces. What is happening to Lev here? King saved them from probably a worse scoreline on Icebox, and he might have to save them again. A 1v2, he's creeping closer, he's speeding up, he wants to fight and he's gonna get it. Takes away Benji, but now Woot on the other side. The paranoia goes in, but King tempers the pace a touch. Slowly looking for his man, Woot waiting on the other side. He's committed to the angle, but how long does he wait? How long does he think he considers the other side? But King, again, keeping...
As soon as this KO ultimate stops, though, what is the reaction, the response? Boo. That's a good start.
And that's a heavy hitter gone. That's a man that's been keeping Lev looking competitive.
Look at Boo. He has that paranoia. He's ready for this.
And I'm waiting to see if Benji's got his head tucked down by the stairs. It's such a key place for him, but he's going to just play it forward. They're getting confident. They're working off the util. They are absolutely decimating Leviathan in this round. Mazzino, a 1v5 is commanded of, and you're not going to get it. Heretics. You don't dry re-clear this, do you, Lev?
Might.
Very risky, but they do get a reward on it. Tag is there. Hold on. Maybe this is the stand they needed. Com with the connection. Takes away Rien's. A 2-player deficit for Heretics, and the man to the good this time for Lev. Big impact, and they have no idea about King. Well, now they do. Benji's in danger. He's on a platter, and he is beheaded. King holds the ground, holds the space. Miniboo and Boo dealt with Leviathan suddenly. Slowly clearing through. Don't actually get a glimpse. Miniboo going to take towards the side, and they've got what they need. A fight on the cross, and Mazzino wins. Denies a fair fight for a trade. Good follow-up from Miniboo, and a quick push back out from Miniboo. They are trying to take this space. They have to respect this. This is going to give them enough security to get the plant in. Holding now. He's done his job. Kept them secure. And a 4v3, King, Com, and Aspas.
The smoke to isolate. Yes, it lets King get inside of it, but still the crossfire, once he exits the other side of it, Com already.
So far away.
So far.
He's so far from this. You'd need like back-to-back kills almost instantly. And Heretics aren't going to give you that. You've got to make that space yourself. How do you do it? That's how you do it with a shot like that from Aspas. More? Absolutely not. Boo, the backbone of the Heretics side, not going to let it slip. Now down to just Rien's in a 1v1. King, again, running low on time. I think he's going to be out of it. Rien's can just play this to the clock, play it to the time, and he does! Together, and this is the first time we're seeing this. That's massive. This should be the trap. Well, Woot reads that. Now they know everything. Now they should have the full picture. Benji trying to work back in, but it's traded out. Boost still alive until then. Aspas. There's the impact. There's the man you need to wake up here. As Rien's in a 1v2.
That reposition, spike down. 40 seconds to work with Rien's.
He's still the man. We saw what he could do just yesterday. And another chance to remind us of his own brilliance. But a 1v1 against Aspas.
He knows that Aspas was nearby. Neon can get anywhere in an instant. Rien's, if he time ticks too low, he'll be limited in the options where he can go with that spike.
20 seconds. He's got to try and fight the monster himself around the corner. Rien's tries to pick up the pace, and now Aspas can evacuate. 13 seconds. There's nowhere else to run. He has to keep going on this pathing, and he has to go fast. 8 seconds now. Can he find his man? Aspas slowly creeping away. Aspas has played this like an absolute genius. He has done so goddamn well. Aspas is the man they needed for the job, and he was absolutely there when they needed him most.
A right now, but King trying to hold this one-way smoke. But the pop flash.
This is going to be hard work for King. He's forced away, and he's dead. The reaggress is divine from Heretics. Know exactly what they wanted to do. Tex trying to retake that space, and they got to scramble here because Tex is on the hunt. He needs to close the gap. Oh, the cosmetic stun strikes again. Rien's takes away Tex. Mazzino and now on Com to try and do something that's impossible.
But King to take first contact.
The spacing, not there, not there.
It was a timing. Tex popped his camera, so he got off the angle. Normally, he should take that first contact, bait them into King.
Oh,
but again,
Aspas.
3 versus 4, you pop your ultimate. This is desperation right now.
Watching at straws. and finding nothing for it. At least going to deny the first attempt of the plant. This could open up the chance for a pre-take. Boots down low, and now back on the side. Aspas has to be the one to lead the path. Mazzino by his side, but it's down to a 1v1, and Aspas down low again. Boo sitting pretty, sitting perfect on HP, but Aspas a threat at all times, and all HPs! You could say Zekken tried it, you could say Tens tried it, say a couple teams tried it, but you can see what that happens. Heretics still the one standing. As 5, they can still come together. They've taken the site here, and plants in. Ults on both sides pretty much. Miniboo trying to at least secure some space with his comm to connect. We know that he does this. We know he's always so good on that Hunter's Fury. This time they get the plant down, 4v4 here. Benji in his position, in the spot that he's renowned for, waiting. See if Miniboo can maybe draw their attention and bait him into play. But if you've seen their VOD, you know where he is. And away we go, dart to the brain, King's gonna fall. Benji still waiting, still looking to strike. 2 more players, the time's gonna be ticking here, Josh. They gotta get a move on. Okay, that's how you do it. You create a new avenue of approach. Oh, Tex, back to back, big damage. Good counter work from Rienz, but Miniboo deals with the player from CT. Now we look towards the site. Miniboo overwhelmed, and it's all on Rienz in a 1v2. Time, oh, Rienz takes away Aspas, the time's gone. That is clutch as hell from Rienz. Standing together currently. Oh.
But where's the trade?
The spacing again. Fundamentally, we are asking questions of Lev here that they are not answering.
But again, Aspas slows down to wait for the team. There's no team, but the push through Lev
the
with the flash.
It was so good, and Tex's shot is better with the follow-up as well. Tex trying to do what he can. That's 3 kills, but still, it is a 2v2.
And Rienz is up.
Okay, Plants now in play. Time's on Lev's side.
He's got shocks for Mazzino back here.
See what Rienz goes for as well, yeah. Lots of util still to play with. Boo still got what he needs as well. Spotting out Mazzino. That's shock dart towards him. Forcing him out of the angle. A little bit of a shot towards it. Rienz, if anything, just tunnel visioning towards what he knows, which is Mazzino. But there is still the unknown element of King, who's been pretty much the one to full stop these rounds. Leviathan, singular in focus. Miniboo already sent away, but Boo stuck around. Punished King, and now, no way! Miniboo double back. He went back to check. Doesn't leave Boo to fight alone, and look at the absolute mess of bodies left over towards Elbow. It's on Aspas and Com to try and find some threat here, try and close the gap, and Miniboo, oh my god, so evasive! Miniboo, you are absolutely brilliant at this!
Oh my!
In they go, Benji was affected by the stun, he's still the only one revealed so far. Rienz couldn't close down on the kill, but Benji comes away from the stun, looks towards main and takes away King. They may have marked it, but it's gonna be Tex's position, but could be everything. He's carved them up some space, and now it's on Boo.
That's right down 8 seconds.
Oh, has he done enough? He might have slowed them down just enough to deny them. I think it's too late. I think Com knows it as well, as Heretics just stay alive. Yeah, contact piece does kind of remove some of the set in motion play that could have come through. They actually managed to do some serious damage on that. Taking away Miniboo takes away the biggest danger, the biggest threat, but Boo's still alive. Can he get away? No, Com catches him before he can escape. And now the site is in Leviathan's hands. Plant's gonna be there. They got past that by doing that contact piece. They managed to evade the threat of the paranoia, the showstopper combo. That was so diligent. But now, looking for the way back in. It's gonna be King played back through. Do they check? Benji, notorious for this position, and he swings and he strikes. He only gets 1, but he sets up the trade. Stun has caught him. That's great. Rien's gonna be warded away. This is a brawl now. How do they get out of this one? Mazzino controlling the site, trying to find security for that plant. Secure safety, but Wood, Benji, Rien's, they drop the bodies, they drop it to the ground, leaving Tex a little adrift, but he finds his way forward, fighting through market, looking for a follow-up towards Rien's. Tex with impact. Now Boo in a 1v2, and they are getting the hell away from that B site.
Scrappy rounds, Boo, 1v2, we've seen it before, but this is still so difficult. Tex, he's been looking so just different from that last half. Cypher camera up, trip to watch the flanks. Yes, Omen is able to get past that potentially, but this plant position is the only thing that scares me. If Mazzino goes down, Tex might not be able to defend that. Luckily, Boo doesn't have any teleports, just to smoke, to isolate angles and move in. Yes, he can smoke off Elbow and move in, but so many angles he has to clear on the way.
Yeah, it's so difficult.
Camera down.
First puzzle passed, I guess. And Tex slips a little bit deeper. So there is a 1v1 on the site here for a couple of seconds. Obviously, Boo doesn't know it. Checks to the left, dips to the right. He wants in. Tap on the spike, should draw a player forward, but he's missed him. He didn't catch the timing, and Tex catches his man. Oh my god, wait, Boo could do something serious here. Riens gets denied through market. But the ult, I mean, they know where he is now. All that surprise is gone, and look at it. The firing squad swings. Leviathan in control now. Heretics, whatever the adjustment was, maybe a couple players changing place, it is not enough. Leviathan are in the lead now, taking finally the series back into their hands. They continue forward, Aspas on a heater. Oh my god! This guy is from another world when he plays like this. Woot, what are you trying to do here now? Has to fall away a little bit. The site is theirs. Juan can be in next. Nice try from Riens, but there's safety to be found.
Spike planted.
Rolling Thunder, that's what I look to. Position safely behind that box. Just needs that info, that cue from his teammates to be able to fight back. Woot. Don't know when that knife's coming back off cooldown. Should be soon. I don't know if he invests this ult. Not yet. Not without a kill.
Waiting. Patiently, flash, push. They already know where they are. Leviathan holding them at the door. There's no way in. There's no access. It's going to be surely 12. Riens can do nothing about this. One to the left, one to the right. And look at Com's positioning. He's not going to let this one slip. Falls away from the side. Let's Riens try and try as you might, Riens. You still got to find another player, and you ain't got the time to do it. Com just needs to survive, and he does. It's 12 for Leviathan.
Beam this line in the back.
This could be everything. He needs to find value. He needs to find a couple players here, and he's doing just that. Mazzino goes down, but they manage to survive. Leviathan now going to try and make it work with 4. In towards the site they go, and the plant is there.
KO ulti flash pre-take coming in next 5 seconds or so.
They got to
make
make
on
this
Benji
work
as well, but the body.
Is this or it's done? Is this or it's over? Benji, oh, it's perfect with Mini Boo, waiting for the aggression, reading it well, and King's good. I don't think he's this good. Heretics kept them cornered, and now the site under Leviathan's control. It's OT or it's GG, at least on this map. Com trying to fall away. Leave this into the hands of Aspas, but you can see the KO ult. Tex, value, Leviathan with
Benji.
a fire lit underneath them, but is it enough?
No way! They know
Benji
he's hurt!
Riens! They know where Tex is, surely! Benji, Riens, defuse, and it's OT! Do not know about Mazzino waiting. The paranoia is good, but Mazzino has to show his hand, and he does well with it, does damage with it. Rienzo trades it back even better by taking away Tex. Now they saw King, and they kill the King! Riens takes the crown in this round, leaving Aspas and Com so far away.
It's going to be a very difficult retake for Lev. They have to go for this. It's OT. Every round matters.
Ooh, and you know it's been a good round when Riens is already popping that ult.
Oh, he's going to get a tag too. This is so tough. Dart's still available. As soon as they get on that spike, but the crossfire also in the sight, the trip.
Oh, this is brutal to witness. You can feel how arduous it is. And look who's creeping. Boo. If they even make it through on the site, they still got Boo to handle.
Securing the round.
This is it. Around the world, putting Aspas to bed, and Com. Some time, 15 seconds now. They have to respect it. Time to work forward. Time to face the music here. Leviathan going to take the first strike, though. Nice work towards the site. Sweeps it clear. Heretics go down. Plants coming in. They've got the 2-man advantage. Yeah, Com's barely alive, but he is alive. And that's the important factor here. You've got Riens. You got Benji. You got Woot. But you got Com on the around the world flank. Little by little, he's closing that gap. They may be ahead of the smoke, but they won't be ahead of him. And Woot, yeah. Oh my god, hold on. But Com, the back line hero.
But the pre-take is ready.
Yeah, look and see them work off this, but I don't think it's as effective as they'd hope here. But it's the pressure from CT that could be the surprise. But it's Miniboo and Woot looking blind, but still hitting. How the hell did Woot get that kill on Com? I do not know, but it works well. And look at the advantage so early on. I like that tempo change. I like that pressure through CT, but somehow Heretics was so ready.
This is so difficult. Again, a 2 versus 5 this time for Lev. This is so difficult to break through, and Miniboo, Riens, both close to their ultimates. If either of them get a kill here.
Oh, Zeno trying so desperately. It's not pretty, and you think you know that the round isn't going your way. Texan giving it a good old try, but I think they've done more than enough here, Heretics. Zeno desperate to try and take a stand, but At this point, time's against him. Heretics. And Lev have 5 players on the side, and they've got no reason to move just yet. Waiting with the
First
darts.
smoke. Second smoke comes out elbow.
This is it, it's go time, it's the go signal. King, Com, waiting on the side, the paranoia is good.
Beautiful flashes.
And Miniboo flies in, but it's Boo to find Tex, and suddenly they're falling like flies. King can only do
It's
so
them.
much! Heretics extinguish the fire that was lit underneath Lev. Map 2's theirs, and they go 2-0 up. The one who's been keeping this safe at times, the one who's been securing Heretics these rounds. Pixel shown, and the trap is sprung. Tex with a great shot, opening up the map, smoke up towards heaven, spikes on the way.
Here.
Difficult retake for Team Heretics without the smokes on Boo. Sheriff's in play. In a stranglehold on these choke points. It's going to be so difficult to break through. Miniboo Rans have Sheriffs of their own. They need these fights. They need the win.
Okay, but Aspas still drops a body. Mazzino doubling down on it. It's Benji. It's just Benji, and he's got so much to do and doesn't have it in this time. Leviathan gets the punish. Boo, the position is pretty good. They've got to be aware there's a chance. They seem none the wiser, but an exceptional trade for Com. Keeping them with a good chance towards the site to at least get the plant. Now Benji's on an island, overwhelmed, and the bonus looking deadly for Lev. That's a plant, and that's safety. Miniboo, Rienz, and Woot, they're not here in time.
This is tough. Again, Boo down, no smokes in play. Rienz is alive, Dizzy, Dart. This is their opening here with that cove.
They gotta go now, they gotta try and close down on these kills, and Woot's done so damn well. He's got Wingman ready. Tex is there though, and Tex has been sharp.
They're going for the spam on the wingman.
It's not working. I'll tell you for free, it's
diffusing.
working! What a fumble! That was so close to being theirs, but does Boo manage to keep his life? He does. Big from Boo, but he could be traded.
Spot the arm.
Oh, he's dead to rights. Com puts him to his grave instantly.
Won't expect a third player here, though. There's no way they expect Woot, but they're going to drone anyway. They were thinking about it.
Went for the ult instead. Fair play. Woot's in a real spot of bother here. Like, what are you meant to do in this?
He can sit back here. It's so hard to flush him out. They have no AoE. One shot.
He can't get away, though. If he stepped too far. Punished. Aspas. Waiting.
Okay.
Rienz gonna find Mazzino. I'm surprised he got away with that, but angle wasn't there. And actually, wards off Aspas.
Pass the trips, calls the team back. We've
King
seen
doing
this.
King things.
We've seen this. He needs to make sure he doesn't go too far, though. On Icebox, he did overextend once, got one tap snapped by Rienz, that snowman. He can't let that happen again, so he's just going to hold his space, but the hat from Benji confirms that information, and now King needs the group. But still, 3-on-2. If they play this properly, Lev should have this round. The double... the double flank coming into play here. And Lev, they secure. Wait, they're splitting up. Why are they splitting up?
Whoa,
Why have they done this? Okay, just jiggling for
Okay,
info.
that's fine, that's fine. That made me nervous, but Benji is creeping closer. It's Aspas he's got his fight with. Com up against Rienz. Benji up against Aspas. Aspas wins his fight, leaving Rienz in a 1v3. Caution on the corner. Ducks away from the dart. This read could be everything. The spike slowly coming over. They had no idea what was around the corner. Now with that surprise, do they back down? Do they surrender? No, they go forward.
There's no time to go back.
Audacious, but time, you're right, 18 seconds. They've got to speed up on this one. They've got to somehow carve the path. 10 seconds. They send Aspas in. Give us options. Give us something. Help me out. Ult's being poured on. Benji offers himself up for the trade. Selfless in the moment. The plan is in, though. King and Mazzino got to dig deep on this. Mazzino, where do you go? He evades it perfectly. Diffuse has started, though. They've got to get him off this. They've got to stop it. And they can't stop the roll. They can't stop the diffuse. Okay, Benji made himself a little corner to play out of. They had no idea that he could have been in there. Benji put it on a show, put it on a class. And Mazzino and Tex, the back line of Com there, having to now work uphill, but they don't have any access. They don't have any layers. They don't have that look. So few options. Really difficult round.
Here.
All off the back of Benji in that cage. An evolution of what we expected from Heretics.
And Lev, it almost feels like a tilt call. They played the round so slow, they played themselves, that this round, let's go fast. They go fast, but they go into a trap. Miniboo there. Benji there. Trips are there. And now, 3-on-5.
Oh, Mini Boo, did you see the cape?
Don't know if he saw the cape.
That might be
But
an opportunity at the time. It looks like Heretics are getting a little restless. They want this round wrapped. Mazzino
Spike
goes
down.
down. That could be it.
Unless the cape is Superman, there's nothing that Calm can do in this position. That spike is,
Calm.
it's gone.
Okay, this would be the most heroic play of his life. All players basically on the A side have to scramble over. Woot back to the wall. There's nowhere to go. You can't backpedal now. Aspas puts him to his grave, creates opportune chances. As Benji now can't pick which poison he wanted. King puts him out of his misery. The plan's there. They made the path themselves, carving a way forward. But Mini Boo's already drawn blood. Location noted, however, makes this harder. Anyone dare take a fight against him? The timing! Aspas, when you need him most, gives Leviathan chance, gives them opportunity, and Boo needs to bow out of the round.
Speaking of opportunity.
Can do it again. There's 4 players this time. He's got an army against him, and Mini Boo already gonna fight. What is that?
Convergence.
Absolute shutdown and shut out in middle. There's no more access here. Heretics hated that last round. They want no more of that.
Whenever we have a moment in the round, don't know who's there, DJ maybe. I need to see this camera on Benji right now over towards B. What is that covering? It's got to be insane information. Lev, still 2v5, trying to play out the round, 45 seconds remain, and that ultimate on King as well.
Scary players alive as well. We've seen Tex and King both giving them opportunities, but that door still has to break. So they still have to give away the intention to a degree. You've got 2 players there ready to meet them. You'd need Tex to alleviate that pressure. So it's all about layers to this.
30 seconds left.
King's trying to create that opening for Tex to sneak through, but
Rien says the
Heretics
read well.
not
The timing,
budging.
they're trying to time this to try and split their attention, divide and conquer. Boo's not going to fall for it, and they know where Tex is. The intention, I get it. The execution, not going to work out. And slowly but surely, you can try and take fights. It doesn't matter. Heretics binds no one. They are on the site itself. A fight towards CT. Benji wins it. Banging shot. Woot's still there, but he falls quickly to Com. The site now open and available. Rien's backs away.
Man, 3v3.
Mini
What
Boo.
better players to have alive in this situation? Spikes down, and Mini Boo's sitting on it too. Calm has no idea.
Oh,
None the why.
Calm.
Wait,
He has a look.
He's
Spike's
running.
gone. He's heard the jump. He knows
dash
it.
behind.
Com?
You know,
The audacity to turn around, but they've lost Aspas in the meantime.
For 40
Com,
seconds.
there's nowhere to go. They have to fight forward here. He's got to bank on King to find him safety, find him across here. And
30
King,
seconds
how
left.
good can you be? Not this time. Rienz is on it. The deadly trio.
and now they just wait for Mini Boo to come in. He's gonna locate out where Calm is and let Benji and Rian close this round out.
Oh.
Hosted.
Waiting, denial on the plant here.
Boo versus Tex.
There it is, and Tex wins. Hat comes online, and suddenly it swings in their favor. That pendulum apparent again. Aspas up top, waiting for the push through. You've got a player down low in the smoke as well.
A cosmic divide. Lev's playing in. They know they have to play in front of us, stop them at the choke points. And here comes the retake.
Ooh,
Dizzy
King.
in.
Hold on, he's still here.
Scan.
He evaded it. He's trying the best he can. Aspas only gets one. The trade. Woot, outrageous on approach, trying to be the bulldozer, but it's Boo from above. Punish last time here, they've had to rescind, fall away. Leviathan have done what they needed to at least secure the plant. First, oh, big pick as well for Mazzino. Punishing Woot there. Man up to the good as well. This is way better. Mini Boo's starting to get curious.
There you go.
And killed by King. This is way better stuff. Starting to see real synergy, real teamwork. The crossfire's holding well. Mazzino getting maybe a little bit too overzealous in this, but they have the numbers on their side. They can take a couple of, I guess, riskier choices. As Rien's, yes, you can take down Com, but it's the rest of the team that was never going to fall.
Count them out too early. Mini Boo keeps linking up the gap.
Oh, but look at the support system on that. Literally everyone involved in the kill, but Tex still here. Tex gets two! He couldn't quite get the third, but he did so well to do this much damage. And Mazzino's found a gap to work in. He's found two targets. He couldn't take them down, though. They stayed alive. And now we're in a 2v2. Boo, Benji up against King and Com. Boo down low, and now vision removed, but King's gonna have to get close! Com with a shot dart as well. It is perfect.
Fast hit, and here's the thrash, round 3, and
Okay! Tex,
throws his hat down on the way.
so damn good! What a shot, straight out of the sky. Oh man, that puts Miniboo right in his place.
Two Sheriffs and the Outlaw on this retake. Yes, they have the man advantage, but man, again, stopping them at the choke points. Team Heretics in their faces. Thrash goes again.
Oh, but
he's got
down. Mazzino is timing perfect. Couldn't ask for anything better. Benji now called in, required to go above and beyond, and he's doing just that. That's a second body dropped. He needs to depend on Riens to control CT here as well. Tex goes for the swing. King on the trade, but hold on. Getting closer now. He knows it. He's seen it. Benji keeping Heretics safe.
That's it. Lev need to fall off.
King and Com, they're trying to stand their ground, trying to hold the site, and maybe that's why. Oh, King beheads Woot. Tries to dip away in time, but the plant is in. A trade of space and the site. Time on their side. Miniboo, Boo, and Benji. Oh, but Miniboo, careful. He was completely vulnerable towards CT then, but they're so focused towards that retake through tower.
So far away. Aspas has the operator, and King has 11 HP. They're so split, and the time's running
They're ahead
low.
of the wall here. This double stack is hard to handle. How do you break this? What do you have? The second they try and drop, they might be dead. They might be brought down, dragged down. Desperate try from Tex and Mazzino, and now it's just Boo. But time is ticking, and Boo just has to play to the clock. He has to play it properly.
Wait.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You gotta get in there. You gotta stop shooting the thing and get in. He's out of bullets. Why?
Man,
Don't hit your teammate, though.
A monster. He's still looking for a victim. He's found a couple of players. I told you, you got to be careful going towards his site. Takes down his opposing number, but it is traded. They've now got their foot in the door. The site is under Heretics' control, but it's been these post plants they've been struggling on. And actually, the parent. Wait, that felt
It's
a little
just Mazzino out, though.
kilter. Well, the timing maybe a little bit off there.
Aspas is still in their spawn where they buy.
This feels disjointed. Mazzino can still make it hurt. It's not like it may not work, but still play together.
Ooh.
Play as three, play as the team. And they're doing that. Com set up for success. Now down to Aspas and Com to try and work this back through. Riens and Woot on the site. An isolated fight. He takes it with both hands, leaving Aspas to try and fight.
Why?
And he does. Punishes Woot in the back. There's no running away from this. Face your fears, but Riens was a god on this map. And he needs to show him how it's done. Show his composure. Show how good he can be in Aspas. His hand is forced as Riens keeps Heretics alive now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here's the divide. Here's the Hunter's Fury. Riens sending that from far away. Miniboo's already been caught up. King, Com, together, holding the line this time. It's only Woot to be able to make it through. He's the only one still on site here. The other two slightly disconnected, but the plant is in. Aspas, Tex, and Com have to navigate their way back through, but look how far away Tex was.
One shock, Mosh, and potentially a gravity well.
Wait.
But the flank is coming in. Com knows that they're going to play for this retake from back here. Com needs to pick the perfect time. It needs to be after the spike is tapped from Aspas. They need to use a cloud burst. Tap that spike. Draw their...
Oh, the timing. Corbin, Com, Lee, the difference maker for Lev. Boo trying to hold on. Oh, he's taking him down with the trade. But the time. Landing the shots here. Forced away. We can see Tex fancies it, confidence brimming. Oh my God, Mazzino saves him in that one. Got a little too close for comfort, but they're left in talent here, Heretics. They're down in Boo and Woot. They don't have any safety. They don't have any real security on the side. They've got nowhere to work from. They're being forced away. Leviathan with a stranglehold on this game. It's gorgeous to witness. We need a 1v3. Not gonna happen with that.
But Heretics in these moments have stalled. They paused. Now they decide they're going to move up Riens through the smoke. That is so unlucky for him.
It happens. It's the way it goes. Com does get detained, so maybe there's a chance, but Mazzino, can he keep him secure? Does he want to try and maybe protect his friend, protect his teammate? Right now it's King doing the best he can. Oh, King! Decimating Heretics, leaving Boo to face the music. His mistakes earlier coming back to haunt him as he's watched this game slip away, and the chance truly beginning. The opportunity for the reverse sweep now becomes a reality as it's 13-9. Leviathan are not down, they're not out, they're still in this. Try and get the time on their side. Slow progress from King, so it's gonna take a moment.
Paranoia.
Oh, belting shot though from Benji. Backline still remains his. Miniboo as well, finding success over towards CT with a follow-up too. And now sadly for King, he's a little too far away to be able to set anything to motion with that paranoia. Mazzino was meant to be on that flank before, but Benji, oh, just about heard that then. He's still on the hunt. Beautiful. Is King last one alive? Feels like a formality. And it absolutely is. Heretics 5 alive here. Woot might be ahead of this by a touch. I want to see if he tries to just go for this one, and he absolutely does. He didn't need to go that far, maybe. The paranoia, he'd have been able to see him. And now denial on the plant. Potentially an overheat, maybe a misstep here by Woot. And for Lev, they get to keep 5 alive. 4 of them now standing tall on the site. Heretics forced down towards that lower side. Smoke goes in towards main, they're ahead of it, but Tex with 2, and a third for Tex. His impact has been off the charts during this series, and King to close. Lev, it's huge.
He's gonna go down.
Surely,
He got away.
Boo's still
How?
alive. With a second chance of life, he goes back towards the site. Woot's still up top. Miniboo down below. Aspas trying to find one of these players. Isolate someone. He's done it. Rienz falls. Now it falls towards Boo. Gets overwhelmed. Tex clearing house. Put it on the top of the box. The numbers stay with Heretics.
Rightly so.
Oh, look at them already backing towards B.
Oh my.
Rienz, what is that? Well, a third was on the cards, but not to beat. But a quick read. Com knows what's up. He can hear them already bounding towards that B site. Needs to call in the cavalry, as they are trailing the man here. Aren't going to go through.
Paranoia in.
Paranoia, anyone going to work with this? Now they go, but it's too late in the day. Miniboo recovers vision, drops a body. Mazzino, good trade. But a 3v2, struggling to get the time on their side and get this plant down.
2v3, spike's not planted. 30 seconds. Aftershock for Mazzino can funnel these guys away. That smoke on main.
It's nice.
It's all about these first kills.
Carving up at least a 2v2 on the site itself, but you can see how close Benji is sitting. Oh, I thought there was a chance for the spray on this one. Mazzino now. He may know where one of them is, but to find Benji would be hard. He knows where he is now, but time is the biggest factor. Boo!
Okay.
Boo's having, I want to say a nightmare, but Mazzino now given an opportunity. The time is going to be very, very low here, but he might be able to get this towards half. Takes a little bit of damage, but he's got himself an opportunity. And he's definitely got time, but he doesn't have the capability.
For Team Heretics.
See if they want to go for it. Look, yeah, opting towards CT. Covering that off. This then encourages Aspas. Can he find a man? Drop a body. He can, but he takes himself down with it. And now down to the 3v3. Benji on the back lines being pressured. It's booted to deliver towards Mazzino. And now back and forth we go. But the Viper Spit on the site is the problem. They still have to clear past this. Com and King both wanting to close in now.
Tucking into spawn as well.
King gonna fall first though. It's all on Com in a 1v2 and he's trying, but they're gonna surely check on him. Boo! The plant. But an opportunity for the retake. You're looking at Com here. You're looking at Tex potentially. Woo. Big opportunity, but Woo waiting. Denies anyone access through that blue door, gives them safety, allows them to all pour their attention towards CT, towards that connector. The counter ult on both sides going through. Miniboo, Boo, waiting, you see them both. That should be both tethered. Miniboo can now turn for a second. Now the paranoia goes in towards CT. Miniboo draws blood, Rienz, Heretics, line him up and knock him down. Ooh. Seized up, here we go.
Okay, that's a
Tex
start.
Finding Rienz, now gonna apply the pressure, and Heretics withstand. 3 back-to-back, and Lev are trying to throw everything they have at them. They don't want to go out like this. So close to that grand final. And watch it slip. 1 round, all they've been able to post so far. Tex trying to dig deep, but he gets put in his grave. Now King. A 1v3, we talked about his timings, his ability to find space, to give Lev so many options in previous maps, but now he has to clutch up. There's no two ways to say it. They need impact. They need someone to stand tall. He's not slowing down by any means. He's in there. Trying to toy with their expectations on the TP, but they know what's going on. The Haunt gonna ensure it. Nice shot from King, a better trade from Boo. This positioning from Tex, it feels like feast or famine, and he's played it. Rienz with a ghost clears him? How is this happening? They're being brought down to the ground here. 5 still up for Heretics. They got the plant. Benji backfilling the space on CT. Aspas, every step is so arduous. And we need the Magic Man to pull a trick out of the hat, pull something out, show us something here, Lev. Going out with a whimper. is not it. 3 kills for Aspas. This feels like we've shifted into a whole different reality. He's dead. He's done.
Back here after they pressure A or B.
Tex, bit of a headliner. And I thought a bit of a head taker there. Only gets down Woot, but I thought he might have had Mini Boo as well.
And look how that exposed that C site though. Aspas needs to go big from this waterfall, deny that plant.
And it's Aspas, you call upon him. Maybe it's his time to answer that call. 13 seconds. They can get the plant here. He can't deny
Rectal
it.
peaked.
Giving him no quarter. King falls. And now Oncom. A 2v1. Can he give him anything? A touch to work with. Desperate attempt to Boo. Bodies him.
That paranoia coming in. Woot in the back. Here it comes, and here comes the retake.
Yeah, smokes in, haunts up, paranoia too deep, Mini Boo on the way, first man falls, Aspas King trying to desperately claw into this, hold on, give them a chance, give them a moment, give them, hell, another round, come, the one to do it, it's 2 rounds, but it's a step.
But here they come back to A, and already Team Heretics bolstering the position, Tex goes down.
The ends, oh,
No way.
in a hail of
Not
bullets.
like this, man.
Lev are being decimated. King, Com, Aspas, where do you go? Do you look towards B, eye up C? You're not going A anymore.
This is when silence is deafening. You hear your own heartbeat pumping louder and louder as you realize that the end of the tournament life is quickly, rapidly
looming.
approaching.
20 seconds, Boo. On the other side of this smoke, the spike is hit.
Dodges it. No, no.
It passes.
No,
Boo with an
no.
opportunity to break their hearts, and he's doing it! Shattering Lev to pieces. And King, too little, too late!
There's no timeout. That's it. Lev, they had that first opening at C. The risky play from Team Heretics did not pay off. But the response re-ends the Odin spam. Blind, through the door, just catches one randomly, catches a second randomly, and it's all unraveling for Lev. Slipping the gap here as well. It's just unreal the way that Lev is losing right now. They have to be heartbroken. They have to be.
1 away. Heretics 1 away. Lev had to watch this go from bad to worse. Seeing their chances slip away. There's an ult to work with. There's still a buy in hand, and they are gonna give it everything they have to try and stay in this tournament, to stay in champs for a chance at the finals. Aspas, but it's Mini Boo and Boo back to back, doing so much damage towards Lev, leaving them in a 2v3. And Mazzino is so isolated. Benji takes away Tex, and now on the verge. It's down to 1. Mini Boo, Benji, Woot. They show patience as they slowly close in. They look to finish with a flourish. The paranoia going through Mazzino. Can you step up when it matters most? Can you handle the pressure? The answer is no, as Heretics in name